Dude, fantastic job, man. Good afternoon, ladies and gents. You may wonder, what is this orange little sexy bike that you're on, man? Well, this here is my good friend and brother-in-law's brand new 2020 Iron 883. Now, the Yamaha Raider is currently down, and I'll explain why in a different video. That's for another explanation. But today, he's actually in my car, right there. But today, he's gonna learn how to ride this thing. So we're gonna teach him literally basic steps. As you can see, she's got 19 pure miles on her. He actually bought this motorcycle from me. It'd be a hell of a thing if I was trying to teach him how to ride it and then wrecked it. We don't do that around these parts. But yeah, we all know me. I don't wreck bikes, especially not, you know, 2020s. I mean, come on, I can't afford that. It's ridiculous to think that this 883 is more expensive than my 113 cubic inch Yammy Raider. Like, I mean, this thing through and through is a learner's bike. Absolutely. This is literally what it was meant for, is to learn. And for, you know, smaller men who think that sportsers are the best way to go. But anyway, yeah, so we're gonna start with the extreme basics today. Literally, just clutch control. We'll see how you know how to control the clutch. Boom, pull the clutch in, first gear, let it out with no throttle, just like this. Yeah, see how I'm moving now? Just like that. Easy peasy. Look, no throttle. That's how we're gonna teach him to begin with, just to have him get used to literally doing that. Once he's used to that, we'll get going. I ain't no stupid failure. He's still a human though, man. And humans, we screw up, especially when you get nervous about stuff like this. But yeah, so by all means, if you're watching this video today and you're thinking you're gonna get, you know, tips and tricks from a professional, like a professional is gonna teach you how to ride a bike, I'm not a professional by any means. I'm not a professional. I've been riding since I was 15 years old. I had little pocket bikes and stuff like that when I was younger, but that doesn't really count. So I've been riding legally since I was just about 16. I'm 23 years old now, so seven years. So I've been riding for 7 years. I don't know how to do basic math. Those little Sportster rips, man. I'm not even gonna lie. But again, it's not my bike, so let's be careful here. So we are gonna use America's oldest Harley dealer to learn how to ride. Oh yeah, perfect place to start. Right here. So this is my brother-in-law Harley. And he's gonna learn how to ride a Harley on a Harley. I know, it's trash.
I'm too big for you.
You're way too big of a man for my car, brother. Way too big of a man. You feel like you're in a like
this.
You
Too tall for your car.
You feel like you're in a Mini Cooper or something. So first thing is first, obviously. You know that it's 1 down and 5 up, right? Or I'm sorry, 4 up on a Sportster. 4 up. Neutral is right in between first and second, so a little half click. You know that this is your front brake? You know that this is your rear brake, right? Okay, that's your clutch. Now, if you start going and you feel like you can't control it or you freak out a little bit, pull the clutch all the way in and both brakes. Don't grab a handful. Don't ever like just grab it. If you do that, you're gonna like, yeah, you're gonna lock your front brakes and it's gonna be a problem, especially if you're not used to riding. Yep. But first thing I want to do is literally just get the very basics. So put your helmet on, brother. Oh man, it's so nice outside. Dude, are you excited? I'm excited for you. I think you're gonna do fucking great at this. I'm not gonna jinx it, but I think you're gonna do great. Is there some wood I can knock on? Let me just... Go through both. Is that tight?
Comfortably tight.
Okay. Alright. Football check. So first of all, before you even turn it on, I want you to like roll it forward without even like, so basically don't walk it, but in a way roll it forward and back a little bit. Just roll it a little bit. Alright. Now walk it a little bit. I want you to get used to the weight of it. Alright, good shit. Go ahead and start her up.
How will I know if I'm in?
So when you actually press this, see how it's green right there? Yep, so you know you're in neutral. Alright. Now, I want you to give it 0 gas, 0 throttle. You can put your hand on it if you want, but I want you to just go ahead and put it in first gear. Kick it down. Now, kind of how you were walking the bike, I want you to do that, but with a clutch, no pushing. So very slowly start releasing it until you feel it grab. There you go. Pull it back in. All right. Now just keep doing that. Slowly let it out. Pull it back in. All right. Do that again. You're almost already knowing right where it grabs. Yep. There you go. Dude, this is going to be second nature, my man. So now I want you to go and put your feet up without using any throttle. So once you feel the bike start moving, when you let the clutch out, keep it right there for a minute until you finally feel the engine like kick over, and then slowly let it back out all the way. So it's just a very slow process to get moving. There you go. That was about it. So did you hear how it died down a little bit?
Yeah.
So that's normally where you would give it throttle. But in this scenario, when you hear it start dying down, don't just pull it right back in, but like barely bring it back, if you know what I mean. So bring it just back to that point and then let it back out again. All right, let it out all the way. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, there you go. Now you know what it's like to stall, though. That was pretty much my fault, but I mean, yep, so just back down. You got to bring the clutch in because it's not in neutral. All right, so basically do that again, but what you were doing was you were still walking the bike, you know what I mean? So when you start feeling it actually going, hold it where it is for a second, probably like 3 seconds, maybe.
If I let it out, will it continue to go or will it stall?
It will go. It can go with no throttle. It can go with just clutch.
I didn't know if I let it out if it would stall.
So yeah, you just have to slowly let it out. But if you hold it, put it in first and just dump it, yeah, it's gonna stall. So you just gotta slowly back in first. All right. There you go. Put your feet up. Yo, but you did it. You were going without any throttle. You just let it out and you were there. So just do that again. But what you did to kind of like lean it over a little bit is you probably just grabbed too much front brake. So just be gentle, but just do that again. There you go. Just like that. I guess I gotta run. Now if you want, you can. I mean, I can turn it around for you if you want, or you can just follow back to the back parking lot. So this time, I want you to do the exact same thing, but after you're going, give it a little throttle just to feel what it feels like, you know what I mean? So go with no throttle, just clutch. But once you start rolling and put your feet up, give it a little throttle just to feel it. You don't have to put it back in neutral. You can leave it in first, but always keep your hand on the clutch then, you know what I mean? Yeah. So you just restart it, leave it in first. Do you want to straighten it out first? There you go. There you go. I'm literally running. I'm literally running. Look at my shadow. Fat man running. Oh God. But yeah, dude, that's great, man. So whenever you remember you're coming to a stop, always pull the clutch in. The reason why it was lagging there in your turn is because you didn't pull the clutch back in. So when you're like coming to really low speeds, you want to pull that clutch in. You want to make sure that it doesn't stall out. But now if you want to line back up straight, I want you to like learn how to start with the throttle too. So it's literally just like 50-50, you know what I mean? Don't sweat it, that's what it's for. Ah, you're on a hill. Now you have to give it throttle. Front brake, clutch. Yep. Lordy. So yeah, that's why I didn't want you to do it in a turn. So yeah, if you literally just want to practice, just so use the throttle and clutch to go. When you start going, clutch back in, both brakes, come to a stop, put your feet down, do it again. You know what I mean? Don't go very far. Go to like here, stop. There you go. Both brakes, okay. A little drunk, but we got it. Yep. So yeah, so you gotta like find the sweet spot. So basically where your clutch starts grabbing, it seems like you already know. It's almost like natural to you where the clutch starts grabbing. Right. Yep, pretty much like right there. So it's more like right here. So you feel like it's really tight right here? Yeah. So like right there is where you want to apply throttle. Once you get here, then you give it some throttle. You know what I mean? And throttle all the way through. Don't give it like more or less, just keep it consistent. Yep, so like slowly bring it.
So as you're doing this, you're like, oh, back here, I'm going to start twisting.
Yeah, or I mean, you can literally do it from the beginning, but I do it that way. I drop it and then I give it throttle. Or you can literally just slowly let go and give throttle. So you gradually apply it, just very slowly. But if you give it too much and you just dump it or whatever, that could be you know what I mean?
Forget that there's nothing here.
Yeah.
It's here.
Exactly. Yep. You just got to get used to certain stuff like that, you know what I mean? I just want you to get used to starting and stopping. There you go. Perfect. I get so excited. I was just clapping and yelled perfect. I'm a damn life coach. I guess I'm not fat, I'm average, you know. At least that's what my mommy says. She says, listen, son, you're not fat, you're handsome. You are absolutely handsome. You are learning how to like go unbelievably quick. So basically, at this point, I want you to learn to literally just go and stop over and over again. Go, get to a speed, clutch, brakes. Get to a speed, clutch, brakes. There you go. Yeah. Dang, dude, he's a fast learner. Clutch, brakes, to a stop. Yep. Do it again, brother. He's like giving it throttle. There we go. Nice. Hope he straightens himself out first. Oh. Dude, fantastic job, man. What's alright? I shouldn't have said something. You know what? Anybody else probably would have just ran straight into the fence, but because you knew to grab the clutch and it stops everything from happening, you were fine. So that's good, man. Yeah. There you go. That was fairly smooth. A little rumbling. Yeah, you just gotta practice stop and go, stop and go. Yeah, so just do that until you get back. See, yep, look at that. You already feel where it's at. So just do that. Yeah. So just do that, kind of get used to it. So when you're turning, I mean, it does have a lot to do with body, but because you are going so slow, you do want to actually like move the bars just a little bit more, you know what I mean? When you were going faster, that's when it's mostly body, but at these speeds, you kind of want to use the bars a little bit. The sun is so dang bright. You know what it is? You ain't giving her any throttle now.